Hello YouTube fans, this is Emily here, back to you guys with another video with my guest,
TheSkullKlown. Hello guys, and here to review part 1 of WrestleMania 37.
Okay, so before we get in, I just want to say, fuck the weather, because they delayed Mania. Oh, and by the way, the weather tonight, I checked for Tampa, is going to be raining all day today, so let's cross our fingers, hope that my opinion is just why you didn't get a stadium that has like covers, you know what I mean?
Okay, could cover it. But anyways, let's just move on.
First match of the night.
First match of the night was Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship.
Yes.
And I thought this match was pretty solid. Do I wish it could have gone a little bit more? Or could have been a few spots be better. I don't know, maybe, but I'm still happy that we got Bobby Lashley. He won and stuff, and it's just great. Finally, like basically, he won and shit. WWE champion. I mean, he retained the WWE champion, and how many people can say that? Basically,
exactly. And
at Mania.
I'm just upset because Drew McIntyre, you know, he won Royal Rumble last year. He went to Mania. He main evented, but like. It wasn't really a Mania without the crowd, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel bad. He didn't really have his Mania moment. I was expecting him to win the title back, whatever. But I'm happy Bobby Lashley got it because he's been in the company for, 10 years? More than 10 years. And he finally got his WrestleMania moment. I mean, if you count, what WrestleMania was that? WrestleMania, 22?
23.
If you count that as a Mania moment for him, then... That's you. I don't.
Next match.
Oh, I gave this match, though, a 3 out of 5 stars because, like I said, I feel like Drew should have won. But I'm not mad. Not mad. So the second match of the night was the tag title match with the women. And honestly, this match was shit.
I didn't watch. I mean, I watched it, but I left to get, weed and shit. So,
honestly, I feel like this match was shit. It could have been better. The highlight of the match was the Riot Squad because I feel like they were the only ones knowing what they were doing. I have no issue with Natalia or with Lana and Naomi or whoever and Tamina. I have no issue with them. It's just y'all not gonna get far. Naomi, yes, Naomi will get far, but Lana, Natalia, your time's over with. Sorry. You've been in the company for how long? I don't think you're ever gonna have a Mania moment because of Vince, how Vince is with your uncle, and that's not our fault. But anyways, I give this 1 out of 5 stars because, like I said, it could have been better. I wanted the Riot Squad to win, but that's my opinion. I already know the match is gonna be shit tonight, so it's whatever.
Next match is Cesaro versus
Seth Rollins.
I didn't see this match either.
I actually did. I liked it. And it was funny, too, because Cesaro was, spinning him on his shoulders without, no hands. So Seth Rollins was just, being dragged like a fucking rag doll.
I actually did saw that when I did come back, and those were, the couple of moments before.
But I'm very happy Cesaro got his Mania moment. He deserves it. After, so many fucking years in this company from busting his ass. I feel like they finally see his potential, which took them forever.
I feel like a lot of crowd favorites... WrestleMania 37 Part 1 won tonight.
A lot of crowd favorites won, which I
prefer.
You don't see that a lot, especially in Mania. It's usually who has the best, who's So, anyways, I give that a 3 out of 5 stars because, like I said, I'm happy Cesaro won, but at the same time, I feel like the match was. You could tell they were rushing. Things, and I'm like, there's no reason to. I get because you were delayed because of the weather, but there's no reason to rush a match. No reason. I feel like if you're a billionaire, Vince, you have money to pay to throw at people to be put more time.
A billionaire that should be a trillionaire, but moving on.
Anyway, so I think the next match of the night was probably the tag match.
Yes.
With the New Day versus AJ Styles and Osma? I think that's his name.
I think that's his name. But
don't yell at me if I butcher it.
But the match, it is what it is. It's basically hyping this new guy up. He's a beast. They're making him into a badass, as they should.
Yeah.
So this was just really for him, really.
Literally.
And AJ was just there just to be there. Because AJ and.
I'm just mad at it because waste of a tag title. Literally, I feel like they're gonna keep the titles on them probably until Survivor Series.
Nice to
You
know.
never know.
Nice to know. What is it? Kofi went to that route. It's like, hey, are you going to get the WWE Championship? No, I'm okay. It's like, all right.
I feel like the New Day has won the tag titles too many times, like the Usos, that it's like whenever they win it again, it's like, yay, they got it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I gave that match a 1 out of 5 stars.
I would at least see Charlotte Flair win a whole bunch of titles than
I don't have Charlotte Flair win every title on her
right now.
But anyway, the next match was the steel cage match, which I didn't know was a fucking steel cage match until yesterday night, versus Braun Strowman and
Shane McMahon, which this steel cage match made history. Why? Because there hasn't been a WrestleMania steel cage match since WrestleMania 2. Ugh. I don't know if WWE mentioned it, but if they didn't, then they didn't. But, alright.
They shit, did they mention it?
I didn't hear shit,
all.
so.
But anyways, I gave this match a 4 out of 5.
This match was good.
He got thrown into the cage.
This match was actually pretty good. Braun Strowman was kicking the shit out of fucking Shane, but obviously you see Shane being what he was, a McMahon, obviously getting steel chairs and everything from the other guys, and thank goodness that they put weapons around the fucking steel cage, because people have been asking for that and you barely fucking do it. Now you do it, good. And that shit was just crazy when Strowman just like ripped the fucking cages and shit and everything
I was like
that.
Oh shit!
I'm just like, what the fuck? And he lifts his Shane up there. Then the commentators thought Shane was about to like climb up.
I feel like that's why Shane only
down.
pops up like once a year, like the Undertaker, so like his body can heal for the rest of the year. And he's like, yep, let's just kill my body.
I'm just going to kill my body for the rest of the year.
Like 30 minutes for the night.
I wonder how his kids and wife are doing watching that. It's like, you know, this could be worse. I did saw him, got thrown off of Hell in a Cell.
Right? Literally. And so the match right after that, which I found actually shocking, was one of the best matches of the night, which was the tag team match with Bad Bunny and Damien Priest versus
The Miz and John Morrison. I thought this match was going to be completely shit.
Because we're so used to WWE getting celebrity matches and making them ass.
Well, Bad Bunny killed himself in this match. Okay? He killed himself in this match.
Whoever he trained with trained him well. Like, thank you. I'm glad he took the time to train, because most celebrities would be like, I'll just wing it the day of Mania, until they actually go into the ring and be like, what do I do? Like, they offered you the training, you're not gonna take it.
Thank you. So that's pretty cool. Let me put the brightness up here. Oh no, that's something else.
Yeah, I'm pretty glad. I'm actually really, really glad he took the time to master it, and I'm glad that he didn't go in Mania as looking at it for a money grab. He came into Mania looking at it like
as a fan.
Like, you could tell he was really enjoying himself. He loved it. He was very excited for his first Mania. I was cheering him on the entire time. I was like, oh shit! And then when he did the Canadian Destroyer, you guys call it that. I'm used to Adam Cole doing it, so I was like, Cameo Sunrise!
Yo, when I saw that shit, I'm like, what the fuck?
I was like, he did not just do a Destroyer. He did not just do that.
I'm like, did a singer, an artist that's huge all over the world, came to WWE, decided, yeah, I'm going to do this, and me and her were like, yeah, whatever, yeah, put whatever, what is it, what was, this kid that was trying to go into wrestling now, the kid from the movie, like Mike, I forgot what's his movie, Bow Wow? Bow Wow? Oh, go join Bow Wow and shit, then comes in, fucking does a fucking flip on a fucking superstar, almost freaking busts his head open sometimes.
Yeah, because Soulja Boy and Randy Orton have been throwing shots on Twitter to each other, because Soulja Boy has been saying that wrestling is fake and all this and that. So Randy Orton, of course, is hitting him with some facts. Like, it's not fake. Come to our yard and see how it is. And then, at least, I'm happy Randy Orton stood up for Bad Bunny. Because Randy Orton's like, at least look at Bad Bunny. He comes into our world and respects it, instead of coming in and throwing dirt in our faces.
Right. Without knowing nothing about
wrestling. I mean, he grew up watching wrestling, but I'm talking about Soulja Boy. You know nothing about wrestling, boy. Shut the fuck up.
So, what's next?
Oh, I give this match, though, a 5 out of 5 because, like I said, this was honestly the best celebrity match that WWE has ever had. I hope they continue to have him at Manias because he deserves it. People were like, oh my god, offer him a contract, and honestly, I wouldn't mind if he Chris Jericho's it. And what I mean by Chris Jerichoing it is because Chris Jericho's in the band and wrestling at the same time.
If he does not go into wrestling, he is a shoo-in to the Hall of Fame. Celebrity wing.
For sure. He's already in.
He's already in.
He's already in.
He's already in.
And the last match of night 1 is Sasha Banks versus
Bianca Belaire.
I love her.
With the hair whip.
Honestly, people were really complaining about the build up to this match. I was also complaining too because the build up was pretty weak in my opinion. It was trash.
Just trash. One of the reasons why I thought this match, yes, Happy was the main event, but had no build, no hype for anything that tells me this should be the fucking main event.
Yeah, that's literally. I only wanted them to main event for the simple fact that none of these women have main evented before. They're both African American women, which deserve to main events.
And for once, could we see all people be on top?
For once, like literally. But I was
Afro Hispanic, so
I looked like you know how like they show like their fucking like how do you say that their program
the promos
the promos before the match.
Yeah.
So I was like watching their promo and I was like, see, if I didn't watch Raw or SmackDown prior leading up to Mania, I probably would looked at it like, okay, it's a great build up, it's a good build up.
Right.
But I know what's happening and the build-up wasn't good at all, so I was like, this shit's whack. But when they actually began the match, I was like, see, I know what these two women can bring to the table, so I already knew the match was going to be great. It's just the build-up and everything else was trash.
It started off a little bit slow for me, but then it started building up, and then it was like, oh, holy shit, these ladies do have good chemistry, you know?
They really do.
So.
And then even when before the Rumble even started, people were saying, oh, we want Sasha and Bianca to Bellaire to fucking main event Mania. And the fact that we actually got it, guys, they sometimes listen to us.
I think they didn't want a situation with Batista, Randy Orton, and a Dan Bryan thing. I think because if they didn't listen to the fans, they would have had a Dan Bryan situation.
Oh, and then people are complaining that Daniel Bryan is added into a match. Like, first of all, y'all would have complained. Y'all, like, I'm surprised y'all ain't complained that Roman Reigns is in Mania.
We talk about that when it comes to part 2.
Yeah, but anyways.
Overall,
I gave this match a 5 out of 5 because I enjoyed it. I feel like it was a great main event.
I like it.
People was talking shit. Some people, not all people, but some people were like, that was the worst Mania ever. And I'm like,
I thought it was fine.
I'm like, out of, the last 5-7 years?
Or a couple of Manias.
This has actually been a decent, great Mania I've actually sat and enjoyed in a while.
Pretty much.
So, I liked it. I loved it. I'm happy Bianca Belaire won, but I hate how Sasha Banks is never won a Mania. Like, how the fuck does Charlotte get a Mania moment? Fucking Becky gets a Mania moment, but not Bayley and Sasha?
Yes, a lot of people can't have WrestleMania moments, but still, the people that still are there on your screen, you suspect to probably have a moment. Yeah. Just probably not a Mania, but at least something. You know, even people that are not as big, like John Cena and all that, and we don't see them anymore, even them had big moments. Probably in the indie scene, or probably when they left WWE. They had a moment, you know? So, there you go.
And I know people are probably going to look like, probably understand in the comments, like, oh, Sasha has had her moments. Yes, she has had her moments.
So
at
many
NXT
moments.
Brooklyn with Bayley.
Hell in a Cell.
She has had her moments, but I just feel like everybody deserves that one Mania moment. Like, you have to at least win at Mania once in your career. If you don't win at Mania, that makes you look like what the fuck have you done with your whole career? Like, literally, Mania is the